with Russia, there was no chance of him ever going in. And when I left, and then after I left, they started forming big armies on the border with Ukraine, right? And I looked at that, and I thought he
44,000.
was doing that because Putin's a good negotiator. I thought he was doing that to negotiate. But then Biden started saying such stupid things. For instance, he said that it can be a NATO country. Now, Russia, for as long as there's been
That's
NATO,
wild.
said we're never going to agree to that. And we go right up front and say that. And we did things and said things through this president with a low IQ, very low IQ. He had a low IQ 30 years ago, by the way, but now he might not even have a IQ at all. There is no.
He was stupid before, but
he said
he's got dementia now.
That were
Bro, oh my
so
God.
stupid that war would have been. That war had zero chance of happening if I were there. Zero chance.
Facts.
He was saying everything the opposite.
This man says 0% chance.
And it's so sad because
it's the dumbest
many more
war
people
I've
have been
ever
killed in
seen,
Ukraine
bro.
than you read about.
It's all
you
about
don't read
control
about how
and power
bloody it
for
is.
bankers.
Hey, look, just in the
how many people do you think actually died, bro? I say 1.5 million. 1.5 million? Yeah.
Ukraine, I don't know if you saw the article recently, and it's
bro,
you don't hear the true story.
If that's true,
but if you think about it,
the country's toast.
Russia's gone. Russia defeated Germany with us, and they defeated Napoleon. They've been around a long time. They're a big fighting force, and it's very unfair. And Ukraine now doesn't have enough men. They're now using young men and very old men to fight, and we're in a very bad position. And I'm not going to blame exclusively. But I can tell you, I could have stopped that.
That's crazy.
A smart president could have stopped that. It wouldn't have happened. But we had a man that actually made it. It made it more prevalent. It was so bad. The words that he was using, the stupid threats coming from a stupid face that he was using. I said, this guy's going to cause us a war. He's going to cause us. And let me tell you, it can lead to World War III. That can lead to World War III. The Middle East can lead to. We have numerous places that could end up in a World War III right now. For no reason whatsoever.
I think you're right. I think people underrate the risk of World War III, and it's just when
bro, if World War III happens,
global thermonuclear warfare, it's game over.
We're all fucked. Like it's over.
It's
gonna be the apocalypse.
I think after the end of the Cold War, people have become complacent.
We won't survive this one, bro.
Actually, have forgotten that there are
technology we got today is
a lot
no
of
fucking
nuclear
joke.
missiles that have targeting parameters for the United States from
100%.
other countries.
And one of the things we're going to do is we're going to build an Iron Dome over us.
This isn't the 80s anymore.
We're going to have the best Iron Dome in the world. We need it, and we're going to make it all in the United States. But we're going to have protection. Because it just takes one maniac to, start something. We're going to have protection. And we're going to have, why shouldn't we have an Iron Dome? Israel has one. Some other places have one that nobody even knows about, frankly. But Israel has it. We're going to have an Iron Dome. But, with all of that being said, to me, that's so important, the most important. But with all of that being said, the election's coming up, and the people want to hear about the economy and the fact that they can't buy groceries because they don't have enough money to buy groceries. The inflation has killed them. Food prices are up 50, 60, even 100%.
Well, people will be paying like $10 for some eggs.
This stupid administration allowed this to happen, and it's a shame. And that's the thing that people most care about, in my opinion. They care about the border a lot. And we discussed the border at great length. It's nice to have a forum like this where I can discuss something at length. And by the way, you think Biden could do this interview? Do you think that Kamala could do this interview? They would take a pass.
Biden doing it. Get the fuck out of here.
Kamala is equally as shot as Biden, bro. 100%. That bitch is retarded.
Probably more.
She's stupid.
When you think
probably more.
Somebody that does this for a living
for 4 years she disappeared. Nobody saw her fucking ass. Nobody heard shit about her. She didn't.
If I'm in office, I'll fix this.
Oh,
but the big thing now is
this bitch is already in office.
I mean, I view nuclear as the single most important thing, but a lot of people don't understand that. But it doesn't have to. If I understand it, that's all you need. Because if I was president,
you're not gonna do
have
shit.
that kind of a
You're gonna
problem.
fuck us more.
The thing that really
just gonna keep
is
fucking
making
us
them angry is what
until we can't be fucking.
We've been getting bent over for 4 years. That's what's
out here, bro. Everybody's stupid.
With inflation. The inflation, it doesn't matter what you make. The inflation has eaten you alive. If you're a worker or if you're just a middle income person, you can't afford, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, people were saving a lot of money. Today, they're using all their money and borrowing money just to live. It's,
Yeah, bro,
it's
no
a
one's saving
horrible thing
shit
that's
today.
happening. And we'll
If you have a 9 to 5, forget it.
Yeah. A lot of people just don't understand where.
Not everyone, but like middle class people.
Inflation comes from government overspending because the
You know, I read some shit that like the average person doesn't have $500
far more than
to their name for like an emergency.
The money supply, and if
$500
faster than the rate of goods and services, that's inflation. So
I couldn't believe that shit.
Really,
It was 60% Americans or 70% don't have $1,000 to their name if they need an emergency.
I think we need like a government efficiency commission to say like, hey, where are we spending money? Is it sensible? Where is it not sensible? And we need to live within our means. Yeah. We're currently adding, I think, $1 trillion to the deficit roughly every 100 days. And you know, the interest payments on the national debt have now exceed the defense budget. It's on the order of $1 trillion.
It's interest,
and it keeps growing.
I rebuilt our military, largely rebuilt our military. Did a great job on it, which was so important. You know, we had jets, we had fighters that were, and bombers that were 70 years old. And we did a great job in that. Then we, by the way, we gave 85 billion of it back to Afghanistan, if you can believe it. We gave them 85 billion. You know, they're one of the largest sellers of military equipment in the world. They're selling what we gave them. That was one of the most embarrassing days in the history of our country. But if you think about, let's go back to the economy. We have to bring energy prices down. Energy started at the price of gasoline. Now your cars don't require too much gasoline, so you know you have a good, and you do make a great product. I have to say, I have to be honest with you. That doesn't mean everybody should have an electric car, but these are minor details. But your product is incredible. But the gasoline, Elon, is the cost of energy. Not only gasoline, it's the cost of heating your house and cooling your house. That has to come down. It's gone up 100%, 150, and 200%, and that has to come down. When that comes down, and we're going to drill, baby, drill. You know, they stopped drilling, and then they went back to drilling.
Drill, baby, drill.
Went back to the Trump policy. But if they won, the day after they get into office, this country will go out of business because they're going to go to an energy policy.
Our oil fields, bro, make mad bread.
And different things.
It really, pumps life into
and
that.
I know you're a big fan of AI. And I have to say that
they kill it because they're idiots.
This is shocking to me, but AI requires twice the energy that the country already produces for everything. So you're gonna have to build. We're gonna have to build a lot of energy if our country will be competitive with China, because that's our primary competitor.
What, on the oil field?
On the AI.
No.
You're gonna need a lot of electricity.
Oil field
You're
money
gonna
is
need
crazy.
Tremendous electricity, like
I heard it's dangerous work
what we
though.
produce now for the whole country, if you can believe it.
You know how much money you're making?
Sure. Well, just going.
Yeah, like you could die, so naturally they're gonna fucking.
18-year-old making that type of money.
Inflation is caused by government.
It's not that dangerous. Don't worry.
Would you agree that we need to take a look at government spending?
I don't give a fuck.
I know Misha, is scared of everything.
Lick my dick, big boy. What?
I'm
scared, yo.
The country lives within its means, just like
What's that, yo? What's that shit where you ever see the video of them working on the oil rig and they're moving all these fucking mechanical parts and shit? They got their fucking shirts off.
I mean, I watched through it.
Oil and
like
fucking mud all over the place.
Like Air Force One. One of the first documents they asked me to sign in general. What
the hell's going on, bro?
This document. What is it? Air Force One. That's with Boeing, which is basically
these zombies got.
Yo, I'm down.
There's like 5 Dr. Strange.
Damn, bro. I
got fucking.
That's okay. Leave me.
They're even nicer than your plane, okay? But much more sophisticated. They're very. I won't say what's on it, but they got a lot of stuff on it. Anyway, but it's 5.7.
That's a crazy
it's
number.
A crazy number, but I said I'm not going to pay 5.7. I'm not going to do it. I said, who made the deal? Obama and his people. I said, well, then I know
$5.7 billion for those 2 planes.
Over a course of about 4 weeks, by my saying I'm not going to do it, I got the price reduced by $1.6 billion for the exact same plane, other than we had a nicer paint job, if you want to know.
Try not to.
But for the exact same plane.
There's mad fucking heads everywhere.
And I said to Boeing, man, you guys must make a lot of money if you can reduce the price by that. But now what I do hear is that they're going
Yeah,
back
deadass.
to
The profit margins must be
Biden administration
ridiculous.
and wanting big cost overruns, you know, because they see these dopey suckers in
Just
there.
give them a $1.6 billion discount.
But I shaved
The
it by
fuck?
$1.6 billion for the exact same plan. And you can now take that and multiply that out times thousands of other items.
Multiply it by
the
a zillion.
numbers are
And
astronomical. I agree with you.
Well,
Yeah, literally.
Bro, it's being stolen.
We're getting robbed. There's nothing we can do.
It's not we're getting robbed. They're just spending our money and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but that's not what we're paying taxes for, so it's like they're robbing us.
No, they're telling us. They're like, we're robbing your asses. And we don't do shit about it.
Okay, we're gonna send all this to fucking...
They do it right in front of our faces and we're just like, okay.
You want us to fix the roads? Fuck you.
You wanted a better life.
You wanted us to spend these on public services?
You want health care? No.
Is that what you want?
We're gonna bomb the fuck out of people.
How about this?
No.
You give us your money, and we...
We're gonna start World War 3 and give all your money to
Sounds
you.
good, doesn't it? You get a free burger.
We're gonna fucking just start wars and kill people and...
we're just gonna...
Give all our money to the military-industrial complex.
You give us your money.
Fuck your faces. Fuck your lives. Fuck your
set
families.
it on fire.
You know, that's what... No better life. No. Healthcare? No.
Ridiculous, bro.
No.
Oh, you want basic necessities?
Oh, no. Or...
I have a better idea. Or, and hear me out, you could fuck yourself.
And go die in a war. Because we said so.
Do you know war?
So give me your money and go die in a war.
Whoa.
So first they want us to give them our money and then they tell us to go die.
No.
Go die.
No. Okay, give us your money وعنهم شو قلت؟
Okay, bitch.
أنا شو قلت؟
What did I say,
No.
bitch?
عنهم
Give me your
ولا
shit.
كلمة.
And go to sleep.
Don't say shit.
Like, how is this even America? This is some wild shit. Nobody wants war. Nobody wants to... Everybody wants to mind their own fucking business and just fucking live life and be left alone without other people stealing their shit. I just got the ray gun.
No, that's too much to ask.
Nice. Make sure you get PhD flopper if you want to keep that shit.
The fuck is PhD flopper?
Because it protects you from like self-inflicted damage.
The fuck I get that, foof?
It's a perk from the perk machine.
Oh, yeah? I can buy unlimited perks, right?
Yeah.
Max ammo.
Yeah. Well, no one's doing their fucking job. That's the problem. Look at this, bro. Look at this. He just said that we're all fucking stupid.
Yep.
He just said America's fucking stupid. Can you believe most people can't even name like 3 countries?
Nah.
Bro, you never see those videos that go out on the street and they're like, yo, name 3 countries.
I can't do
Or
shit.
3 continents, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Name 3 countries that start with this letter. Like, no one can do it. This is basic shit. Matter of fact, bro, some people... I even saw somebody get asked who's the current president. And somebody said, like, fucking George Washington or something. Or, no. They said George Floyd.
What?
So who's the current president? George Floyd.
They fucking
Bro, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I would not have believed you.
Oh, can you get this guy or no?
Yeah. Where the fuck is it? Oh.
Not like us. New York is done for, guys. It's fucking done. How much worse can it get?
I got it. No.
What is it
Bro,
saying?
dead ass. We could fix so many problems in this country with a fucking fraction of what they're sending to a single country. We could fix everything, bro. But the problem is, when you fix too many problems, then that doesn't leave room for money-making opportunities. I mean, how's money made? People give solutions to different problems.
Bro.
No more problems, no more money to be made.
Bro.
So fuck the people.
Give me your money and go die in a war.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
What did I say? Okay?
Nope, we won't fix the roads. Nope, you pay extra for healthcare. Nope, fuck you. Nope, we're gonna poison your food too. That's what it is. Eat shit, that's what they're telling us.
Always. The fuck you gonna? Oh, you wanna rebel? Prison.
Oh,
You go to jail.
you wanna eat food? Oh,
You will eat the bugs.
oh.
Fucking Kansas.
Oh, you need surgery? روح عندك. Give us your house. Oh.
Or just die.
Or go fuck yourself.
And die.
And die.
Because we don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Like, it's wild. We got all the money we need to fucking just take care of
Yeah, that's how you know, bro. We're run by a bunch of
fuck.
greedy pieces of shit.
Listen.
California's another one.
Yo,
They're fucked over there. Gavin Newsom bending the entire state over.
It's fucking crazy.
What a shame, bro. A place as beautiful as Cali. Shame.
They're fucked. Are you doing those rituals?
yeah.
Oh,
You got hit by a bus?
I got hit by the fucking train.
He's down.
Where you at?
Go straight to the subway. Oh, someone just.
Bum
Oh,
died.
Klaus revived me. Thanks,
Oh
Klaus.
shit.
Klaus? You have Klaus?
Yeah. Oh. $15.
What I like about Trump is he's just speaking common sense.
12.15.
It's common sense. He's speaking what everybody basically, you know, with a brain in their fucking head is thinking.
Window closed. I will circle back.
12.15. 36, 12, 15. 36, 12, 15. 36, 12, 15.
I mean, if so, I mean,
36,
I think it would be great to
15.
just have a government efficiency commission that takes a look at these things and just ensures that the taxpayer money, the taxpayers' hard-earned money, is spent in a good way.
Bacon.
I'd be happy to help out on
Oh, bacon,
I
bro.
love it. Well, you're the greatest cutter I mean, I look at what you do. You walk
Expensive bacon? Get the fuck out of here.
They go on strike.
You gotta do something.
The company, but they go on strike, and you say that's okay.
You know how you gotta get America to actually,
and you are the greatest.
like, hey, get pissed off.
But you know, if you look at Argentina,
that's something that America as a whole just loves more than anything.
We'll call it a chat.
Slap a big tax on it.
Congratulations.
You'll see a reaction.
I mean, it's
like
great.
tea at the time was like a huge thing.
You know,
they tax the shit out of people on tea.
Don't get down.
Head of
Don't get down. Don't
slap
get
in the face.
Don't get down. Don't get down.
He's a big, you know, he's great. And he's a big MAGA fan, you know that. He ran on MAGA. And he took it to an extreme, too. He ran on MAGA, and I hear he's doing really a terrific job. It's called Make Argentina Great.
Yo, what kind of gun is that on the top?
It worked out perfectly. He came in, he bought a lot of hats, he bought of it.
What the fuck is that?
He's doing a big
What's that floating shit?
Really tough. And I'm hearing him starting to do pretty well. Inflation's getting down. You know, they had like 2,000%.
Melts?
They had inflation like not normal inflation.
What the fuck?
The real deal. But we're going to have that pretty soon. We have, I think we have
the
worst inflation we've had in 100 years.
We're not sure
They say it's 48 years.
Just fucking
I don't
turn
believe
into
it. I think we have the worst. They don't include a lot of the items that should be included, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's just from government overspending and not spending taxpayer money effectively, and having, you know, just like so many departments you can't even name them all. And what Milei is doing is, you know, he's cutting government spending. He's simplifying things. He's putting in regulations that make sense. And we're Argentina overnight is experiencing a giant improvement in prosperity, but it's also a lesson for the United States, which is that Argentina used to be one of the most prosperous countries in the world. You know, in the 30s, 40s, and because of bad government policy, it ruined the country. And if you take Venezuela, for example, Venezuela should be incredibly prosperous. They have, you know, phenomenal.
That's why we get fucking jobs, because people are hiring.
And
common sense
should be prosperous, but if the government's wrong, it impoverishes the people.
Make it hard for people to fucking hire employees and make it too expensive. Nobody eats.
Taking our prosperity for granted, because if with bad government policy, we can run the country into the ground, and that's just something people should bear in mind. Don't take prosperity for granted.
Well, think of education. So we're ranked at the bottom of every list of the top 40. We're ranked number 40, number 38. Norway, Switzerland, Sweden, different countries are ranked good. Actually, China's pretty close to the top. They're a top 6 or 7. But we're ranked at the bottom, almost at the bottom.
Bro, do you know we have worse buying power now than we did during the Great Depression?
In other words, horrible. And yet we spend
did you know
more
that?
per pupil
Like,
than any
proportionally
other
much worse.
We spend more. And
can you
when
believe
I
that
do
shit?
one of the first actions, this is where I need an Elon Musk. I need somebody that has a lot of strength and courage and smart.
Obviously, we're really living through crazy times.
How you down, bro?
Where states like Iowa, where states like Idaho, you know, not every state will do great, because states that basically aren't doing good now. You look at Gavin Newsom, the governor of California. He's terrible. He does a terrible job. So he's not going to do great with education. But of the 50, I would bet that 35 would do great, and 15 of them, or 20 of them, will be as good as Norway. You know, Norway's considered great. You can name them. I mean, they're so good. Some of these countries are so good. But if you go into some of these really well-run states, you know, we have states that don't know what debt is.
Fuck out of here.
We have states that have low taxes, no debt, everybody works. You know, they're really well-run. Sure. And maybe they have certain advantages.
What is that gun on the top?
Location in terms of, you know, the land or the sun.
What the fuck is that?
The water and the whole thing.
Did you just melt the wall? That's crazy.
If you move education back to the 50s,
what is happening?
You'll have some that won't
do well.
Zombies
changed so much, bro.
But they'll actually be forced to do better.
This is older, too? I thought it was newer than the one we usually play.
You'll have some of these states. I'll bet you'd have 30, 35 states. It'll be much better. And you know what it'll cost? Less than half what it is in Washington. And these people don't care about the students in these, you know, faraway states. And it would be, it'd be unbelievable.
Yeah.
What the
I think you're
fuck,
making a
my
good point
ass?
in that if the states have to
Yeah, exactly, bro.
if
It's
each
all
state has
about
to
less
compete against
oil.
other
Like,
states, then people will naturally
right.
move to states where it's better.
Well, like California, you know,
bro,
as we
being
said,
green,
it's a badly
this whole
run
green
state.
shit they're
I
trying to do
could go
requires a
through. I
lot
have
of
so many
lithium,
friends that are in those states, even if
which
they're
only
Democrats. They hate
creates
the
more
Mexicans
fucking
in the
pollution
states,
than
but
if we were to just use
Illinois is
gas in the
badly
first
run
place.
with Pritzker.
Am I wrong?
He's a real loser. But
Yeah.
you know, some of these places are just badly run. But you know, it's almost going to force them to run better, and they won't do it good initially. But you're not going to do worse than you're doing right now. And I would say that
Yeah.
the cost, you would cut your cost by 50 or 60%. And you'd have a little
Yeah, yeah.
monitor. You know, you want to make sure they're teaching English as an example. You know, give us a little English, right?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. No, but I mean,
Hey.
I mean, some of these governors are doing so badly. I mean, they got so many people moving out of their state. They should get U-Haul Salesman of the Year award because they're driving so much fuel.
It's actually amazing.
People moving out.
Isn't it amazing to you as a businessman that they can even survive? Like Illinois, so many people are leaving, and you wonder, how do they survive? I mean, how do they survive? I saw where you left California, and you moved to Texas. Texas does a great job. But, you know, I mean, I just wonder, how do these states survive when big businesses,
Why the fuck would you
the
do
Elon
that?
company just left California, as you know, and they moved
Yeah.
to Texas. How do these big
Stop
states
fucking with the farmers,
survive
damn.
when they lose so many businesses and their taxes are already really high? You know, the taxes are among the highest.
Bro,
taxes.
they don't want anything
You
good for
almost
you.
wonder, how do they continue on? And
Going
in
after
many
fucking
cases, the
Amish
government's done
farmers
a good
for selling
job, and they're
organic
grinding
products.
Bro,
That's
just
what
people,
we're.
just
You
people
wonder, how do
growing
they
They're
food.
fucking
just
demons. Who
go
are
on?
these people
No, they
doing
are
this
demons.
shit?
Not,
Fuck
it's not a good
I think
Like
there's
you're
one
fucking
thing-
with the Amish for giving us
the only
organic
the only
food.
thing
Are you
that's gonna
stupid?
force some of these states to change
They
is
shut
if there
down
was
an
a
organic
bankruptcy and they're
farm
not
in
getting
fucking
bailed out by the
Pennsylvania.
federal
Yeah.
government.
Crazy.
Well,
Are you guys
you
dumb
know,
or?
Bro, they're putting them in jail
remember
for
the
using
area
this.
This
in
is what our
California
money
where they had
goes
that, where I
towards.
guess
They're putting
Dumb
them in
shit
fucking
like
jail.
that.
fingers, and
Not making us better,
a lot of
but
money.
going after stupid
And,
shit like this.
they went
Sad.
into a form
This
of
nation is
chapter,
retarded.
and it was very nasty
Yeah.
for a
Bro, they're
period
too
of time, but
busy
now it's
killing
probably the
us.
most popular
That's why we're
place in
so
all of
behind.
California.
They're too busy
So,
killing
you
their
know,
own
at
people.
some point, something like that may have to happen.
Watch out,
But the problem
Maz.
is, you can't penalize
These fucking
people that
zombies are
loan
all
money
over the
to the
place.
state when you have
running
incompetent
in all
people
different
like
directions.
Pritzker. Look, the family didn't want him in the family business, and then he ends up being governor of Illinois. So you know what? Is he going to be a great governor?
What the
Yo.
And, you know, you have
Shut
people, I
us.
could name every one of them.
Shit,
I
shit,
got
shit.
to know
Did
every
us?
one of these,
Yep.
and
Shit,
some are
shit,
very
shit,
good,
shit,
and some
shit.
are just horrible.
Yo.
Well, I think that
You need to
a
survive
larger
right
point
now.
here, as you're saying, like a lot of people are concerned about the economy. A lot of people are concerned about inflation, and inflation is effectively a tax on people that save money,
Yeah.
and for people that are working day to day, it's just a form of taxation. And if we can solve the government spending problem, we'll solve the inflation problem, which means people will have a better standard of living,
Yeah.
and that's
Fire
that's
sale,
really
hell
big.
Well,
yeah.
the people that got hurt worse are the people that did it the way they were taught to do it all through, you know, their younger life and their young life and their whole life.
I
There's a
gotta.
box
The
right
people
here.
Oh,
that
is there?
saved
What a
money,
dickhead.
and then they got no interest on their money, and inflation destroyed them.
Come on, man.
And frankly, they were almost better off if they didn't do anything like that. I mean, those people have been absolutely decimated, and we're going to bring those people back and help those people. We've got to get the prices down. You know, when I look at bacon
Oh, shit, they're
costing
everywhere.
4 or 5 times
Holy
more than it did a
shit.
few years
Sure.
ago. When you look at some of the food products in grocery stores, people go, they can't believe it. They used to be able to buy a whole cart, and today, you know, a lot of people just don't have the money. They go in and they can't buy
What are you
anything.
having, a
They
fucking
look at
boner?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's sticker
I
shock.
think
They call it sticker shock.
Imagine just breathing outside.
I think it really just comes
Becomes as bad as it being an industrial hazard.
Really, two things.
Fuck
Is
that.
that if you solve government overspending, you solve inflation, which improves living
Right.
standards of the average person, and then if you deregulate, like have sensible regulations, so because a lot of the regulations are nonsensical and cause the cost to be extreme for no reason.
Oh no, this gun sucks penis.
Effective deregulation, like Reagan did.
Bro, you've been reloading for like 10 minutes.
In the 80s, but
That
it's been 40
sucks
years since
dick.
we had.
Fucking crazy. But that's with speed cola too.
I mean, during your administration, we made some progress, but I think
Yeah.
Wow.
I think radical
Yeah, speed
progress
cola is
with
more like
sensible
slow cola
regulation.
on this shit.
Slow cola.
Oh, slow
Well,
cola?
Elon,
Those two things, yeah, those are the big
yeah,
ones.
we set a
Yeah.
record. We did more deregulation and more
Slow.
You
restrictions
get
on
slow
all of the
cola.
different
Oh.
businesses than any other president. Remember I had the rule for everyone we put in, you
Come
have to get
on,
rid
man.
of
I need a
at 10 or
fucking
12.
good gun.
And we did
Yeah.
radical cuts on all
This
of
gun
that, and a
fucking
lot of
sucks.
that's
What is
being
that?
put back by this administration.
You got this
Wow.
shit
We did
again?
radical cuts on things that weren't necessary, but we were all set. You know, we had the best economy ever, maybe in the world.
Should we
And
come
then
with a
what happened is
shotgun?
COVID came in, and we had to focus on that, and nobody knew what it was.
It's a shotgun.
And I
It's a
always say I got
shotgun.
good marks on economy, good marks on military. We knocked out ISIS. We did so many different things. We
What
rebuilt.
is this
But,
shit?
you know, I never got the credit that we really deserved on what we did with COVID. We never got the credit. But
Nah.
if had that not happened, a gift from China, from Wuhan, came in from Wuhan, the
What
Wuhan
is going
labs, and I
on?
always said it, and it turned out to be right. But had
This
that
shit
not
get good.
had that not happened, we were set to start reducing
Sexy.
debt. We were going to reduce taxes further. I gave the largest tax cuts, and we were going to reduce taxes still further for middle-income people, not only businesses. But we did it for businesses because they're the ones that's why we had the great job numbers. But we were set to really start
Yo, this
reducing
box
debt.
is just
And, you know, we're sitting on the biggest pile of liquid gold anywhere in the world, bigger than Saudi Arabia, bigger than Russia. And we were going to drill, and we were going to make so much money. We were going to supply Europe with oil. I had stopped the Russian pipeline, and we were going to supply them with oil and gas. We were going to make a fortune. And then the COVID came in, and we really had to divert. Then what happened is when they came in, you know, we kept a lot of businesses alive. If I didn't do what we did, we would have had a 1929 type depression. But the problem is when Biden came in,
That sounds like a
we
pretty
got
good idea,
trillions
actually.
of dollars and just started spending it stupidly. You didn't need it anymore. You know, we got over that bad period where everybody was dying and you know, it was just not a good period. Interestingly, you know, during his administration, many more people died during his administration of COVID than during my administration,
What does
and we
that mean?
really got the brunt of it. But people don't realize more
Nuclear
people
one.
died during
Watch
his
your back, fool.
administration than ours. But it diverted us from doing what I wanted to do. But we had the greatest for, you know, almost 3 years. We had the great, and you know that probably better than anybody. So many of your friends said to me, the best years we've ever had in business were during the Trump years.
Is he talking like
and
nuclear
also
plants?
said that African American, Hispanic American were so incredible. They were having the best. Asian American women, men, young people without a diploma, young people that graduated from the best colleges, from MIT, from the Wharton School, from all of the great colleges, Harvard. They were doing better, and people without a diploma were doing better.
Watch your back.
Everybody was happy. And then COVID came, and we had the problem is they spent trillions and trillions of dollars they wasted. They shouldn't have taken any money, and we wouldn't be having inflation right now, which is killing our country.
Yeah, and absolutely. I mean, I should probably say something about like
Try to save the last
my
guy.
views on
Save the last guy.
change and oil and gas.
Bro, nuclear power.
Because I think I'm probably
war right now.
different from what most people would assume.
Unsurvivable.
Because my views are actually pretty, I think, moderate.
Unless you got like one of those fucking billion-dollar, hundreds of $1,000,000
oil and gas industry.
bunkers up there.
Watch your back. Yo.
Very hard in those industries to provide the necessary energy to support
Fool.
the economy.
I didn't see.
And if we
What
were
are
to
you trying
stop
to do,
using oil
man?
and gas right now, we would all be starving, and
bro.
the economy would collapse.
Nah, yo.
So it's, you know, I don't think it's right to sort of vilify the oil and gas industry, and I, you know, the world has a certain demand for oil and gas, and it's probably better if the United States provides that than some other countries, and it would help with prosperity in the U.S. And at the same time, obviously, my view is like we do over time want to move to a sustainable energy economy, because eventually you do run out of. I mean, you run out of oil and gas. It's not there. It's not infinite.
You going there?
And there is some risk. I think it's not. The risk is not as high as you know, a lot of people say it is with respect to global warming. But I think if you just keep increasing the parts per million in the atmosphere, long enough, eventually it actually gets uncomfortable to breathe. People don't realize this. If you go past 1,000 parts per million of CO2, you start getting headaches and nausea. And so we're now in the sort of 400 range. We're adding, I think, about roughly 2 parts per million per year. So I mean, still gives us. So what it means is like still have quite a bit of time, but so there's not like we don't need to rush and we don't need to like stop farmers from farming or prevent people from having snakes or basic stuff like that. Like you believe,
bro, Elon just put his life on the line.
How crazy is that? Where I mean, you have farmers that are not allowed to farm anymore and have to get rid of.
He was so confident.
The whole world is a little crazy, but it's largely taken its lead from us. I just say though, I've heard in terms of the fossil fuel, because even to create your electric car and create the electricity needed for the electric car, fossil fuel is what really.
Yeah, but them getting destroyed is pretty scary.
And, so you sort of can't get away from it at this moment. I mean, someday you might be able to, but I do hear we have anywhere from 100 to 500 years left. Much of it hasn't even been found yet.
Yeah.
But there are tremendous, like Anwar. I got Anwar in Alaska approved.
Fucking hell, bro! What's going on?
Nobody could do it. Everybody tried. Nobody could do it. I got it approved. The first thing that Biden did was unimproved.
Are you fucking dead ass, bro?
Ended it.
Where you at? Yo, this big motherfucker.
Bro. They got fucking Iron Man.
They got two?
There's Iron... Bro, what is going on?
They got two.
Bro, pick me up.
I'm coming.
Oh, shit!
Hell. Oh, no, I'm cornered. I'm not cornered. I'm G... Oh, go! Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, no.
Yo, this is not a good idea. Not a good idea.
No. Stop and shoot.
Oh, bro.
Stop and shoot.
I got a fucking army chasing after you. What the hell, bro? Fucking run.
Holy shit, that was insane.
What the fuck is happening, man?
That was Jesus Christ.
Y'all almost got fucking
smoked. That was Jesus Christ.
I am surprised you are unaware of
holy shit.
How do you think we knew? We
Oh,
learned from our
fuck.
contact in Requiem. Your
Can't
organization.
get update.
Yo, do me a favor, come with me.
Yo, I said Biden's close to vegetable stage.
Are you sure you can trust your leaders?
10,000 for ammo. Bro. Oh shit.
I'll save it.
I'm not paying 10 G's for fucking ammo, you're tripping.
Yo, try to save the last guy.
Yo, look at Elon, bro. He goes, it's like we basically just don't have a president right now.
That's crazy.
Bro, they're cooking.
Watch my back, protect me.
Like, bro, roasting the shit out of this motherfucker.
Come.
Back here. Apologies, Dr. Yeager, but do you know what this is?
Look at that.
Alright, I get you. Go. Get the
Yeah, California's toast.
My ass, that's how Valentina got into the dark ether. Wait,
Is there one here? Yeah, there is.
build our own, but detonating
Oh no.
the dark ether should have the inverse effect. Close the breach and stop Valentina.
Bro, the day people get away with murder, it's over. Which is already happening, actually.
I need
Where you at? Should I hit this? What is this?
No, don't hit that. You're gonna hit an exfil. You don't want to exfil.
Where the fuck we going, Foof?
Oh, we just need to kill these guys right here.
Oh, there's mad... Bro, it's the next round, Foof. I don't think we should be here.
Oh, bro, they're everywhere.
Leave.
It's a lot of wall, bro.
That'll go up. Oh, I'm using it.
No.
My bad. Go, Dick.
Damn, bro. That shit was close. Cause tough on the border. He practically opened the door for them. What the fuck's he talking about?
Fuck my ass. Fuck my ass.
My ass. Oh, that's
my booty hole puckered up on that bitch. Oh, like someone tried to penetrate me.
Well, that was a wicked choice of words.
Because I was getting fucked by 10 zombies.
Yo.
I will return.
No. Let's go. Meek.
Yo, honestly, this is like the best spot over here.
No, this is the spare. The spare. I gotta fucking. Why is it blasting right now?
Alright, this is where the conversation gets a little bit sticky.
Like my cum.
He's a Zionist. Bro, that was fucking Iron Man.
Hundreds, maybe thousands of rockets. You heard that shit?
Yeah.
Foof, you heard that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad you heard it. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Foof, you heard that?
I heard that, yes.
Okay.
Bro, that's like he's gonna make it into a smoothie.
Did you hear that, bro?
You heard that, yo? Nah, bro.
Oh.
Bro.
Bro. We need a max ammo bed.
Yep.
It's 12:30. That's wild.
A dish, but yeah. What? Tampons in boys' bathrooms.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck?
Niche, don't you shove them up your ass?
Nah, bro, not as often as you do.
That's why. Bro, honestly, why do we suck Israel's dick so hard? That's what I want to know. It's like Ukraine. Why do we gotta suck Ukraine's dick? Like, there's no point to it besides greed.
It's
Like,
because
we just
the
want
majority of
more shit. That's
the people
it.
who run
That's
this
it, bro.
country are Israeli, bro.
It's not worth war over.
Our entire everything, our government is run by Israelis. What do you mean?
So do something about it, Mish.
Yeah, not
Do something about it.
Let me figure out what I'm gonna do.
Yo,
Think about
yo.
it. What can I do, bro?
Listen.
Yeah, listen to this. Yeah. Thierry Breton, fuck you. The EU Commissioner thinks he can tell us what the fuck to say.
They can commission my balls down their mother's throats. Tell us what to do. I already have one slave master.
His secretary went in and she ended it. And what a disgrace. That's Anwar. That's bigger, or they think it could be bigger than Saudi Arabia in Alaska. Could be bigger than Saudi Arabia. But they went in and they terminated it. And I'll get it going very quickly because not only is it big for Alaska, I mean, you talk about economic development, that for the United States, that is, they say bigger than Saudi Arabia or the same size, and pure, really good stuff. And, you know, they end it. So I think we have, you know, perhaps hundreds of years left. Nobody really knows.
Look
but
up in the sky.
during that time, something will come around that will be very good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in my mind, you know, a little more aggressive than that. But it's not these sort of like we're all going to die in 5 years stuff. That's obviously BS. But I mean, my view is like if you just look at sort of the parts per million that increments every year, you know, you get sort of 2 or 3 parts per million every year of CO2.
You got it?
Yeah. I think
good shit.
some of that it's automatic if it accelerates. If you start going from 2 or 3 to say 5,
you guys better melt the entire map.
Situations where you get just a step change increase in the CO2, and I think we don't want to get too close to 1,000 ppm because like that's actually
where you at?
Makes it uncomfortable to breathe. Like just
existing
1,000 ppm CO2 is uncomfortable. That's like that's considered like an industrial hazard.
Right.
Bro, that gun is wild.
So it's you know that's actually you start getting headaches and stuff. So it's even without global warming, it's not comfortable. So you don't want to get too close to that. But I mean, I think we've got. I think we want to just move over. Like, and if I don't know, 50 to 100 years from now, we're I don't know, mostly sustainable. I think that'll probably be okay. So it's not like the house is on fire immediately, but I think it is something we need to move towards. And on balance, it's probably better to move.
I got them.
They're faster than slower, but without vilifying the oil and gas industry, and without causing hardship in the short term. I think this can be done without if people can still have a stake and they can still drive gasoline cars and this it's okay. It's like it's not. I don't think we should vilify people for it, but I think we should just generally lean in the direction of sustainability.
Of course, bro, 100%.
I actually think solar is going to be.
If the enemies within
Earth's energy
naturally poses a bigger fucking threat.
It's certainly trending that way, and so you get the solar power, combine that with batteries. So because obviously the sun doesn't shine at night, and then you use that to charge the electric cars, and you have a long-term sustainable solution. And that's what Tesla's trying to move things towards, and I think we've made a lot of progress in that regard. But when you look at our cars, we don't believe that environmentalism, that caring about the environment should mean that you have to suffer. So we make sure that our cars are beautiful, that they drive well, that they're fast, they're sexy. I mean, they're cool. In fact, literally, I mean, the sexy joke, Model S, Model 3, Model X, and Y spells out sexy. It's probably the most expensive joke out there. But I don't know, I like cheesy humor, So, but I'm a big fan of like let's have some inspiring future and let's work towards.
Where you at?
Where am I going?
For you, dead ass?
Where are you? Where are you going?
Down there.
Right. It's very interesting. You use the word global warming, and today they use the word climate change because you have some places that go up, and so they were getting themselves in a little trouble with the word global warming because not every place is warming. Some places are going the opposite direction. But I'm sort of waiting for you to come up with solar panels on the roof.
They're everywhere.
On the trunks of the cars.
Start killing some of them.
It seems like something that at some point you will come up with. I'm sure you'll be the first.
Oh my god, bro! Fuck.
on the roofs. You know,
Did I
on
get
flat
you?
surfaces,
Fuck.
surfaces might be good.
Yeah.
At least in certain areas of the country where you have or the world,
Sure.
where you have the sun.
What do you think Kim
I
Jong-un and
would
Donald
think,
Trump
and I have
ate
no idea because that's not my
when
world.
they had
but
dinner together?
I would think that this would be
Apples?
something that would be interesting.
You think they had halal?
The one thing that
That
I
would have
don't
been the
understand
funniest
is
thing
that
ever if that's
people
what they
talk
did.
about global warming or they talk about climate
That's
change,
wild right now.
but they
You're
never
bugging.
talk about nuclear warming. And to me, that's an immediate
Bro, why
problem.
you edging us
Because
on
you have,
some
as I
fucking
said,
halal?
He tests the water.
nuclear, and you know, probably
Bro, I'm
others
down.
are getting there, and that's
I'm fucking
very
starving.
dangerous. That's where you need a strong American
Let it like
government.
I'm serious, bro.
You
I'm
don't
down
want to
for
have this
some
proliferation.
انت
You have
Bobby, that's
5
what you are.
countries and
ختيار
getting one. You know,
جدو.
China is much less than us right now, but they're going
Sure
to catch
جدو.
us
old, man. I'm getting
sooner
old.
than people
Sure
think. They're way
جدو.
lower.
I'm
Russia
getting
and us are
old.
number 1,
Old,
and
man.
I mean, we're sort of tied.
What time is it?
And China is far
30?
behind.
Idols?
They're developing at a
No,
level
not
that cannot be
idols.
denied.
Idols or
They're
no?
very fast.
It's idols or
It's
nothing.
gonna,
I don't know.
they'll
I'm
end
down
up
for
catching
idols.
up.
Bro,
You're
you
a
serious
wicked
right now?
ass
Faster.
motherfucker.
But to
That's
me,
what
the
it
biggest
is,
problem
bro.
is not
Who the
climate
fuck
change.
would go to
It's
idols
not,
at 12:30?
and
Only
everything's,
whistles.
you know, a problem, but it's degrees. To me, the big problem is the nuclear power.
Cats?
The power of nuclear
Cats?
is
I'm down
so
for
great.
whatever.
And when
Like
I
John.
talk
Yeah,
about,
yeah,
I'll
nuclear power
prevent,
is
Cats?
yeah, I'll
Too much
prevent
of a
World War
bitch, actually,
III.
though.
Okay.
I will,
This is all
but the
talk.
truth is that
All talk.
you have to, because this
That's
is
what
no
you do,
longer
bro.
arms
You're
race
just- you're
going
just
back
chatting.
and forth and shooting at each other.
Cats?
This is
Yeah.
a
You
level
won't.
of destruction
do it.
and
No balls.
You got no
Absolutely
nobody's
no
ever seen
balls.
before.
Zero.
No balls.
My testicles
Yeah,
don't
it's-
exist,
it's-
basically.
There's the bad side of nuclear, which is
Yeah,
nuclear
what's
war,
going
very
on?
bad side. But
Oh no,
there's also, I
my
think,
testicles
you have
disappeared.
electricity
Absolutely.
generation.
قديش بعد وقت
You're
في
right.
بقى
And
شرموطة
it's
13
actually, you know,
دقيقة.
people have this fear of
30 minutes.
I'll see you for part 3 tomorrow. يلا.
but it's actually one of the safest forms of
Alright, guys.
That's a wrap on part
It's a
2.
huge misunderstanding.
أي بوش كنت.
And if you look at the injuries,
Good night, guys.
you know, caused
Take
by,
care.
say,
Right.
I'm not going to try to pick on
Stay
coal mining,
pretty.
but just any kind of mining operation.
ماشي.
And
This
this was a